Now, there he is.
I want to look at you. I
You
want
wanna,
to listen.
I love, you wanna listen to my demonstration, right?
I want to listen
know.
to your demonstration.
Yes, I know, because you'll learn something from me.
Of course.
Of course.
And then I like your accent.
Wonder where it's from. Okay, he always pulls my leg. I told you I raised him. I've known him ever since he was so high. Yeah, he's an adopted son of mine. Now, welcome to Sorrento. He told you you're in Sorrento, right? That makes a difference. At least he told you something. Because sometimes people come down here, they're so confused, they don't know where the heck they are. Today is Tuesday, and it's 9:30 more or less, right? October the 9th?
Yeah.
Okay, now I can tell you. Now, did he also tell you meeting time, meeting point?
Yes.
Wow, he did his job. I taught him well, right? I'm a good student. I'm a great teacher. Now, I'll tell you about the art of inlaid wood. You see, it all started here in Sorrento, I would say about 450 years ago or so. When the artisan does it, he always begins with a drawing. And then, of course, he's got to cut the wood to the size of the item that he wants to make. He'll cut the dark wood because he's going to use it for the base of the piece. Then he cuts light wood and uses it for the inlaid part, for the scrolls, for the leaves, for some of the figures. He'll work with about 10 dark sheets, 10 light, and he nails a copy of the drawing on the middle part. Then he picks up the scroll saw, opens it, drills a hole in the drawing where he wants to begin, places the blade in there, and he cuts. Now, what's important, two things. Number one, that you see the uncomfortable position in which the man sit to do this. And this I can guarantee is for real. My husband was from Sorrento, and he was one of the great masters. He did it like this till the day he died. You see, the apprentices have to learn how to do it this way because this is the artistic way. Later on, they're allowed to use an electric blade, but never say the word laser to one of these men because he will bite you. Trust me, you don't know what they're like. They're no picnic. Here, look at this. Here's what the wood looks like after it has been cut. So we put them in glass too, these pieces. Now the artisan will keep all of the light pieces because he inlays light wood into the dark. When he's got an item with color, flowers, grapes, whatever, these here have to be recut from the different kinds of woods. If he doesn't have a natural wood, he'll dye the maple, the white wood to the color he needs. Blue, pink, orange, the yellow, but watch.
Whoa.
See the saw cuts? This is important because you can see the saw cuts and you can feel them on the veneer. Whereas when you touch a work of art like this, it's so smooth and it's so perfect it seems painted. Trust me, it took this man 4 months to complete this piece of art. Finally, he'll go back to the stack of wood that he began working with. He'll throw out the light ones. Now he's got to work with the dark bases. They look like empty puzzle bases. He puts them out on the counter. And now he'll pick up the light leaves, flowers, etc., and puts them into the dark base. In other words, he has to make his original drawing in the different kinds of woods to be able to work with the veneer. Because if I lift the veneer, the pieces stay on the counter. Not going to be any good. He needs a backing. The backing has to be put on the right side so he can take it off. And he uses gum tape. This is the right side. The tape was on that watch. This veneer gets glued onto a solid seasoned piece of wood. They go into a pressure machine for about, I would say, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, not more than that. When they come out of the pressure machine, the veneer has been inlaid onto the other piece of wood. He dampens the tape, scrapes it off, sandpapers that side down, and then he sprays 2 coats of polyurethane. Polyurethane is buffed for the gloss. He leaves it for the matte finish. You ready for this? Watch. Heat resistant. You know, you spray it on parquet floor so you can walk on it. What is important is that he gave you a solid base. Come on. After you spend 4 months doing something so beautiful, you're not going to put it on a piece of plain wood that'll, start to peel off. You would have a heart attack. You don't know what they're like. I told you, they're no picnic. They're jealous of their art. Now upstairs, I know I lived with one for 36 years. Upstairs we have linens, we have potteries, and with these people too. At least say, oh, not appreciate their artwork, because they've been here since 1852. Now, as I said, upstairs on the 2nd floor we have linens, potteries. On the main floor you can find the restrooms, and you have music boxes, trays. You turn around, Elsa wants to show you something. Getting close.
Okay, buongiorno everybody. If you come closer to me, I show you this beautiful table.
Getting close.
The masterpiece that this family made for many, many years, since 1950. And there is a secret inside. You open, turn, and you play checkers.
Wow.
You put this aside and you play cards, bridge, canasta, poker. You turn this and you have blackjack table. But surprise is inside. Look at this. You move this and you have bingo table. And 2 more games. You turn these and you have backgammon table and craps table. Everything in one table. But I told you about the secret. The real secret is, first night when you receive the table, you invite the best friends and you get the money back. Just in one night. Thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the stores, looking in Sorrento, beautiful day outside. If you have time, enjoy. Thank you.
There's one game missing.
Huh?
One game missing.
Where?
Scrabble.
Stop.
Yeah.